Nitila Pravishtam Vishnupad Ashtarashata Shishimad Bhaktivedanta Narayan Gosai Maharaj Srila Gurudev Ki Jai. Nitila Pravishtam Vishnupad Ashtarashata Shishimad Bhaktivedanta Vaman Gosai Maharaj Ki Jai. Nitila Pravishtam Vishnupad Ashtarashata Shishimad Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Nitila Pravishtam Vishnupad Ashtarashata Shishimad Bhakti Pragyan Keshav Gosai Maharaj Ki Jai. Nitila Pravishtam Vishnupad Ashtarashata Shishimad Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Gosai Prabhupada Ki Jai. Nitila Pravishta Maha-Bhagavat Shilagokshara Babaji Maharaj Ki Jai. Nitila Pravishta Shila Satchidananda Bhakti Vinod Thakur Ki Jai. Nitila Pravishta Vaishnav Sarvabhauma Shila Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj Ki Jai. Shri Rupano Gauriya Guru Varga Ki Jai. Shri Rupa Sanatan Bhatta Raghunath Shri Jeev Gopal Bhatta Das Raghunath Sharada Gosai Prabhu Ki Jai. Shri Swarup Damodar Rai Ramanandari Shri Gopal Shada Vrinda Ki Jai. Namachay Shri Thakur Ki Jai. Prem Se Kaho Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasari Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Ki Jai. Shiksheta Mandala, Gora Mandala, Vaja Mandala, Mathura Vrindavan Dham Ki Jai, Sarva Abhishta Bharata Giriraj Maharaj Ki Jai, Shri Radha Kund, Shama Kund Ki Jai, Shri Mona Devi, Ganga Devi Ki Jai, Shri Tulsi Maharani Vrinda Devi Ki Jai, Shri Bhakti Devi Ki Jai, Shri Purnamasi Yogamaya Ki Jai, Shri Gopeshwar Mahadev Ki Jai, Shri Harinam Sankirtan Ki Jai, Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda Ki Jai, Samagata Gora Bhakta Vrinda Ki Jai, Grantaraj Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam Ki Jai. Shinitai Gaur Premanande Hari Hari Bo. Om Jnanatirmirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunlitam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Radhikaya Priyatmane Shri Śrīmad Bhakti Vedanta Narayaniti Namine. Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Śrīmate Bhakti Vedanta Swaminiti Namine. Vanchakalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhya eva cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namne Gauratishe Namaha. Guruve Gaurachandraya Radhikaya Tadalaye Krishnaya Krishna Bhaktaya Tarabhaktaya Namo Namaha. Yang Pravrjantam Apeta Krityam Dvaipayano Viraha Katara Ajuhava Putreti tanmayataya taravobhinedu stang sarva bhuta hridaya munimanatosmi. Narayanam namaskritya narang chaiva narottamam. Devim saraswatim vyasam tato jayamudirayet. Shrindvaktang svakatha Krishna punya shravana kirtana. Hridantasto hyabhadrani vidhunoti suritsatam. Nashta prayeshvabhadreshu nityam bhagavata sevaya bhagavati uttama shloke bhaktir bhavati naishtaki tavaivasmi na jivami tvaya vina iti vigyaya radhe tvang nayamang charanantikam bhaktya vihina aparada lakshay Shiptashtakamaddhitarangamadhe Kripa Maitvam Sharanam Prapanna Vrinde Namaste Charanaravindam. Bhaja Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasari Gaur Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Right, so yesterday we read about the dynasties of Ajamir. And so we read, Draupadi, Kuru. Anyways, now today we're going to read about the dynasties of the sons of Yayāti. Okay, so I am extremely brain dead right now. Kind of feel like I'm dreaming because I went to sleep just a little over 2 hours ago. I stayed up all night working on this video here. Let me show you. Where is it? Yeah, so let me see, did it get any views yet? I'm just checking really quick. My channel. Oh, cool, already got 24 views. Anyways, this one. Week 1, one drop from the ocean of Bhakti Ras, the first verse memorization program. And yeah, it took me a long time to make. All right, so we are continuing on. Let me see all who's here. Come on. Where is it? There. Dandavat pranams, Savitri Didi, Rupamanjari Didi, Gargaraji, Madhavi Didi, Raseshwari Mataji, Prajumna Prabhu, Mantramurti Mataji. Oh, you already went and saw the new video, huh? Prajumna? Oh, you're gonna look later, okay. Okay, no problem, Prajumna Prabhu. Okay, yeah. Let's just jump into it now. Oh, and the Dandavat Pranams in Tira Mataji, I always forgot to, she's not able to watch live, but she's been watching every day later on because she's in a different country now. So, sons of Yayāti, dynasties of the sons of Yayāti. In this 23rd chapter, the dynasties of Anu, Druhyu, Turvasu, and Yadu, as well as the story of Jamagha, are described. Oh, well, let me just check if I got the right mic working. Audio, yes. Okay, good. The sons of Yayati's fourth son, Anu, were Sabharnara, Chakshu, and Parishnu. Of these three, the sons and grandsons of Sabharnara were in succession: Kalanara, Srinjaya, Janamejaya, Mahashala, and Mahamana. The sons of Mahamana were Ushinara and Titikshu. Ushinara had 4 sons, namely Shibi, Vara, Krimi, and Daksha. Shibi also had 4 sons, Vrishadharva, Sudhira, Madra, and Kekaya. The son of Titikshu was Rushadrata, who begot a son named Homa. From Homa came Sutapa, and from Sutapa, Bali. In this way the dynasty continued. Begotten by Dirgatama in the womb of the wife of Bali were Anga, Vanga, Kalinga, Suma, Pundara, and Odara, all of whom became kings. From Anga came Kalapana, whose dynasty included Divarata, Dharmarata, and Chitrarata, also called Romapada, one after another. Maharaj Dasharath gave in charity one of his daughters by the name of Shanta to his friend Romapad because Romapad had no sons. Romapad accepted Shanta as daughter, and the great sage Rishashinga married her. By the mercy of Rishashinga, Romapad had a son named Chaturanga. The son of Chaturanga was Pritulaksha, who had 3 sons, Brihadrata, Brihatkarma, and Brihadbhanu. From Brihadrata came a son named Brihadmana, whose sons and grandsons in succession were Jayadrata, Vijaya, Dhriti, Dhritavrata, Satkarma, and Adirata. Adirata accepted the son rejected by Kunti named Karna, and Karna's son was Vrishasena. Son of Yayāti's third son, Druhyu, was Babhru, whose son and grandsons were Setu, Arabda, Gandhara, Dharma, Dhrita, Durmada, and Pracheta. The son of Yayāti's second son, Turvasu, was Vahni, whose seminal dynasty included Bharga, Bhanuman, Tribhanu, Karandhama, and Maruta. The childless Maruta accepted Dushmanta, who belonged to the Puru dynasty, as his adopted son. Maharaj Dushmanta was anxious to have his kingdom returned, so he went back to. Of the four sons of Yadu, Sahasrajit was the eldest. The son of Sahasrajit was named Shatajit. He had three sons, of whom one was Haihaya. The sons and grandsons in the dynasty of Haihaya were Dharma, Kunti, Suhanji, Mahishman, Senaka, Dhanaka, Kritavirya, Arjuna, Jayadvaj, Talajangha, and Vitihotra. The son of Vitihotra was Madhu, whose eldest son was Vrishni. Because of Yadu, Madhu and Vrishni, the dynasties are known as Yadav, Madhav, and Vrishni. Another son of Yadu was Kroshta, and from him came Vrijinavan, Svahita, Vishadku, Chitrarata, Dharma, Ushana, and Ruchaka. Ruchaka had 5 sons, one of whom was known as Jamaga was sonless, but by the mercy of the demigods, his childless wife gave birth to a son named Vidarbha. Wow, lots of familiar names in there. We're getting close to Krishna, huh? Alright, so let's see if I can make it through this without falling asleep. I'm actually not feeling more dreamy than sleepy, so. Shri Shuka Uvacha Ano Sabharanash Pareshnuscha Traya Sutta Sabhanat Kalanara Srinjayastat Sutastata. Shukadev Goswami said, Anu, the fourth son of Yayāti, had 3 sons named Sabharana, Chakshu, and Pareshnu. O king, from Sabharana came a son named Kalanara, and from Kalanara came a son named Srinjaya. Janamirjayastatsya putro Mahashalo Mahamana Ushinarastatikshuscha Mahajo. From Srinjaya came a son named Janamejaya. From Janamejaya came Mahashala. From Mahashala, Mahamana. And from Mahamana, 2 sons named Ushinara and Titikshu. One second. Shebirvara Krimir Dakshaschatvara Niratmaja Vrishadarba Sudhirascha Madra Kekaya Atmavan Shibeshatvara Eva Sangs Titikshoscha Rushadrata Tatohamo Tasutapa Pali Sutapaso Bhavat. The 4 sons of Ushinara were Shibi, Vara, Krimi, and Daksha. And from Shibi again came 4 sons, named Vrishadarba, Sudhira, Madra, and Atmatatvavit Kekaya. The son of Titikshu was Rushadrata. From Rushadrata came Homa. From Homa, Sutapa. And from Sutapa, Bali. Angavanga Kalingadhya Suma Pundro Dra Sangita Jagire Dirgatamaso Bale Kshetre Mahikshita. The semen of Dirgatama and the wife of Bali, the emperor of the world. Sorry, let me reread that. By the semen of Dirgatama and the wife of Bali, the emperor of the world, 6 sons took birth, namely Anga, Vanga, Kalinga, Suma, Pundra, and Odra. Chakru Swanamna Vishayan Sharimam Prachakam Kshate Kalapanung Gatog Jagye Tasmad Diviratastata. These 6 sons, headed by Anga, later became kings of 6 states in the eastern side of India. These states were known according to the names of their respective kings. From Anga came a son named Kalapana, and from Kalapana came Divirata. Suto dharma rata jagye chitra rato praja Romapada iti kyatas tasmai dasharata saka Shantam swakanyam prayachar Rishringha uvahayam Devi varshati yam ram aninyur harani sutam Vibramai saturagyo napatyasa Nirupyeshtim marutatva bhe praja Chaturango adat pritulakshas tutatsuta. Uh-oh. Was there lines missing? Oh God, sorry, I should have changed the view. 4, 8, 12. Oh shoot, there were lines missing. Dang it. Let me reread this. Okay, this one's full. Shantam sakamnya prayachar rishya shinga uvahayam Devi varshati yam rama ani nyur hangitavad titrar vibramalinganarhanai saturagyo napatyasya nirupyeshtim marutvate prajam adadasharato yena lebe praja chaturangopadat pritulakshastutatsutaha. Sorry about that, guys. From Divirata came a son named Dharmarata, and his son was Chitrarata, who is celebrated as Romapad. Romapad, however, was without issue, and therefore his friend Maharaj Dashrath gave him his own daughter, named Shanta. Romapad accepted her as his daughter, and thereafter she married Rishashringa. When the demigods from the heavenly planets failed to shower rain, Rishashringa was appointed the priest for performing a sacrifice, after being brought from the forest by the allurement of prostitutes who danced, staged theatrical performances accompanied by music, and embraced and worshipped him. After Rishashringa came, the rain fell. Okay. Thereafter, Rishashringa performed the sun-giving sacrifice on behalf of Maharaj Dashrath, who had no issue, and then Maharaj Dashrath had sons. From Ramapad, by the mercy of Rishashringa, Chaturanga was born, and from Chaturanga came Pritulaksha. Brihadrato Brihatkarma Brihadbhanushtatatsuta Adyad Brihanmanastasmaj Jayadrata Udarita. The sons of Pritulaksha were Brihadrata, Brihadkarma, and Brihadbhanu. From the eldest, Brihadrata, came a son named Brihanmana. And from Brihanmana came a son named Jayadrata. Vijayastasya sambhutyam tato dhritir ajayata tato dhritta vratastasya satkarma dhiratastata. The son of Jayadrata by the womb of his wife Sambhuti was Vijaya, and from Vijaya Dhriti was born. From Dhriti came Dhrittavrata. From Dhrittavrata Satkarma, and from Satkarma Adhirata. Yoso galtate kridan manjushantargatim shishum kuntyapavidham kaninam anapatya karotsutam. While playing on the bank of the Ganges, Adhirata found a baby wrapped up in a basket. The baby had been left by Kunti because he was born before she was married. Because Adhirata had no sons, he raised this baby as his own. The son was later known as Karna. Vrishana sutastasya karnasya jagati pate druhyoscha tanayo babhru setustasyatmajasa. O king, the only son of Karna was Vrishasena. Druhyu, the third son of Yayāti, had a son named Babhru, and the son of Babhru was known as Setu. Arabdastasya gandhars tasya dharmastato dhrita dhritasya durmadastasmat pracheta prachetasa shatam. The son of Setu was Arabdha. Arabdha's son was Gandhara, and Gandhara's son was Dharma. Dharma's son was Dhrita. Dhrita's son was Durmada, and Durmada's son was Pracheta, who had 100 sons. Mlechadi patayo bhuvan udichim dishamashrita turvasoscha suto vahnir bhargota bhanuman. The Prachetas, the sons of Pracheta, occupied the northern side of India, which was devoid of Vedic civilization, and became kings there. Yayāti's second son was Turvasu. The son of Turvasu was Vahni. The son of Vahni, Bharga. The son of Bharga, Bhanuman. Tri bhanustat-sutosyapi karandhama udaradhi marutastat-suto putra putram poravamanvabhut. The son of Hanuman was Tribhanu, and his son was the magnanimous Karandhama. Karandhama's son was Maruta, who had no sons and who therefore adopted a son of the Puru dynasty, Maharaj Dushmanta, as his own. Dushmanta sa punarbheje swavangsham rajakam mukha yayatir jeshta putrasya yador vangsham nararshaba sarva papa haram nrenam varnyami mahapunyam sarva papa haram nrinam yador vangsham narashrutva sarva papai pramuchate. Maharaj Dushmanta, desiring to occupy the throne, returned to his original dynasty, the Puru dynasty, even though he had accepted Maruta as his father. O Maharaj Parikshit, let me now describe the dynasty of Yadu, the eldest son of Maharaj Yayāti. This description is supremely pious, and it vanquishes the reactions of sinful activities in human society. Simply by hearing this description, one is freed from all sinful reactions. Yatra vatirno bhagavan paramatma narakriti yadho sahasrajit kroshta nalo ripur iti shruta chatvara sunavastatra shatajit pratamatmaja mahahayo renuhayo hayascheti tatsuta. The Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna, the Supersoul in the hearts of all living entities, descended in his original form as a human being in the dynasty or family of Yadu. Yadu had 4 sons named Sahasrajit, Kroshta, Nala, and Ripu. Of these 4, the eldest, Sahasrajit, had a son named Shatajit, who had 3 sons named Mahahaya, Renuhaya, and Haihaya. Purport by Srila Prabhupada. As confirmed in Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam 1-11, Vadanti tattvavidas tattvam yajñanamadvayam brahmeti paramatmeti bhagavaniti shabdate. Learned transcendentalists who know the absolute truth call this non-dual substance Brahman, Paramatma, or Bhagavan. The majority of transcendentalists understand only the impersonal Brahman, or localized Paramatma, for the personality of Godhead is very difficult to understand. As the Lord says in Bhagavad Gita 7.3, Manushyanam sahasreshu kaschid yatati siddhaye yatatam api siddhanam kaschin man veti tattvata. Out of many thousands among men, one may endeavor for perfection, and of those who have achieved perfection, hardly one knows me in truth. The yogis and jnanis, that is, the mystic yogis and the impersonalists, can understand the absolute truth as impersonal or localized. But although such realized souls are above ordinary human beings, They cannot understand how the Supreme Absolute Truth can be a person. Therefore, it is said that out of many siddhas, the souls who have already realized the Absolute Truth, one may understand Krishna, who exactly resembles a human being. We're going to be learning a verse about this very soon in our Upashiksha Shloka program. This human form was explained by Krishna himself after he manifested the Virat Rup. The Virat Rup is not the original form of the Lord. The Lord's original form is Dvibhuja Shamasundar, Muralidhar, the Lord with two hands playing a flute. Yam Shamasundara Machinta Guna Sarupam. The Lord's forms are proof of his inconceivable qualities. Although the Lord maintains innumerable universes within the period of his breath, he is dressed with a form exactly like that of a human being. That does not mean, however, that he is a human being. This is his original form, but because he is like a human being, those with a poor fund of knowledge consider him an ordinary man. The Lord says, Avajananti mamura manushyam tanumashritam param bhavamajanato mama bhuta maheshwaram. Fools deride me when I descend in a human form. They do not know my transcendental nature and my supreme dominion over all that be. Bhagavad Gita 9:11. But the Lord's param bhavam, or transcendental nature, he is the all-pervading Paramatma, living in the core of the hearts of all living entities. Yet, he looks like a human being. Mayavad philosophy says that the Lord is originally impersonal, but assumes a human form and many other forms when he descends. Actually, however, he is originally like a human being, and the impersonal Brahman consists of the rays of his body. Yasya prabha prabhavato jagaranda koti. How many verses are we doing? 38. Oh. Dharmastu haya suto netra kunte pita tata sohanjir abvat kunter mahishman bhadrasenaka. Where did that purport, what did that purport have to do with the verse? I didn't even, oh, okay, duh. I'm so spaced out, I didn't even catch the first sentence I read. Okay. The son of Hayahaya was Dharma, and the son of Dharma was Netra, the father of Kunti. From Kunti came a son named Sohanji. From Sohanji came Mahishman, and from Mahishman, Bhadrasenaka. Wow, we just went past Krishna, that's so cool. Mado Bhadrasenasya Dhanaka Kritaviryasu Kritagni Kritavarmacha Kritoja Dhanakatmaja. The sons of Bhadrasena, Durmada and Dhanaka. Dhanaka was the father of Kritavirya and also of Kritagni, Kritavarma and Kritoja. Arjuna Kritaviryasya Saptadvipeshvaro Bhavat Dattreya Dharer Angshat Prapta Yoga Mahoguna. Kritavirya was Arjuna. He, Kartavirya Arjuna, became the emperor of the entire world, consisting of 7 islands, and received mystic power from Dattatreya, the incarnation of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Thus he obtains the mystic perfections known as Astasiddhi. We already read about him, didn't we? Nanunam kartaviryasya gatim yasyanti partiva yagyadana tapo yogai shrutavirya dayadibi. No other king in this world could equal Kartavirya Arjuna in sacrifices, charity, austerity, mystic power, education, strength, or mercy. Panchashiti sahasrani hyavyahata bala sama anashtavitta smarano bhubhujekshaya shardavasu. For 85,000 years, Kartavirya Arjuna continuously enjoyed material opulences with full bodily strength and unimpaired memory. In other words, he enjoyed inexhaustible material opulences with his 6 senses. Tasya putra sahasreshu panchaivor varita mridhe jayadvaja sureseno vrishabho madhururjita. Wait, this is a different Kartavirya Arjuna that we read about, right? Oh no, it's the same one. Of the 1,000 sons of Kartavirya only 5 remained alive after the fight with Parshuram. Their names were Jayadwaja, Shurasena, Vrishabha, Madhu, and Urjita. Alright, yep, same Kartavirya. Jayadwajat Talanjanghas Tasya Putra Shatam Tvabhut Kshatram Yat Talajankhakyam Orva Tejopasangritam. Jayadwaja had a son named Talanjangha, who had 100 sons. All the Kshatriyas in that dynasty, known as Talajanga, were annihilated by the great power received by Maharaj Sagar from Urva Rishi. Wow. What was up? Kshatriyas just could not stay alive during that time, huh? Tesham Jesho Vitihotro Vrishniputro Madho Smrita Tasya Putra Shatam Twasid Vrishni Jeshtam Yatakulam. I mean, Parshuram killed him, all Kshatriyas 21 generations, and then there's this one line, and they also get cursed by that Rishi. Anyways, of the sons of Talanjanga, Vitihotra was the eldest. The son of Vitihotra, named Madhu, had a celebrated son named Vrishni. Madhu had 100 sons, of whom Vrishni was the eldest. The dynasties known as Yadava, Madhava, and Vrishni had their origin from Yadu, Madhu, and Vrishni. I guess that's why Parshuram didn't annihilate them, because kind of like we needed Yadu and Vrishni dynasties. Madhava Vrishnayo Rajan Yadavascheti Sangita Yaduputrasya Chakroshto Putra Vrijin Navangshtata Swahitoto Vishad Kurvai Tasya Chitra Ratastata Shashad Bindur Mahayogi Mahabhago Mahanabhut Chaturdasha Maharatna Chakravartya Parajita. O Maharaj Parikshit, because Yadu, Madhu, and Vrishni each inaugurated a dynasty, their dynasties are known as Yadava, Madhava, and Vrishni. The son of Yadu, named Krushta, had a son named Vrijinavan. The son of Vrijinavan was Swahita. The son of Swahita, Vishadgu. The son of Vishadgu, Chitraratha. And the son of Chitraratha, Shashabindu. The greatly fortunate Shashabindu, who was a great mystic, possessed 14 opulences and was the owner of 14 great jewels. Thus he became emperor of the world. Purport. In the Markandeya Purana, the 14 kinds of great jewels are described as follows. 1. An elephant. 2. A horse. 3. A chariot. 4. A wife. 5. Arrows. 6. A reservoir of wealth. 7. A garland. 8. Valuable costumes. 9. Trees. 10. A spear. 11. A noose. 12. Jewels. 13. An umbrella. And 14. Regulative principles. That was the most random list I've ever read. I think it's really funny how number 4 is a wife. You know, elephant, horse, chariot, a wife. Arrows, reservoir of wealth, garlands, valuable costumes, trees, a spear, noose, jewels, an umbrella. Yeah, wife. To be the emperor, one must possess all 14 of these opulences. Shashabindu possessed them all. He possessed an umbrella, as well as regulative principles. Tasya patni sahasranam, dashanam sumahayasha, dashalaksha sahasrani, putranam tasvajig janat. The famous Shashabindu had 10,000 wives, and by each he begot a lakh of sons. Therefore, the number of his sons was 10,000 lakhs. Tesham tu shat pradhananam Pritushravasva atmaja dharmo namo shanatasya hayamedha shatasaryat. Among these many sons, 6 were the foremost, such as Pritushrava and Pritukirti. The son of Pritushrava was known as Dharma, and his son was known as Ushana. Ushana was the performer of 100 horse sacrifices. Tatsuto ruchakastasya panchasan atmaja shrinu purujir rukma rukmeshu pritu jagma jamaga sangita. The son of Ushana was Ruchaka, who had 5 sons, Purujit, Rukma, Rukmeshu, Pritu, and Jamaga. Please hear of these sons for me. Okay, we're nearly finished. Jamagastva prajopyanyam bharyam shaibhya patir bhayat nan vindach chatru bhavanar bhojam kanyam aharashit. Ratastam tam nirikshaha shaibhya patim amarshita keyam kuhakamatstanam ratam aropiteti vai snusha tavetabhihite smayanti patima bravit. Jamaga had no sons, but because he was fearful of his wife, Shaibhya, he could not accept another wife. Jamaga once took from the house of some royal enemy a girl who was a prostitute. But upon seeing her, Shaiba was very angry and said to her husband, "My husband, you cheater! Who is this girl sitting upon my seat on the chariot?" Jamaga then replied, "This girl will be your daughter-in-law." Upon hearing these joking words, Shaiba smilingly replied, "Aham pandya sapatni cha snusha me yujate katam janayishyasi yang ragi tasyayam upayujate." Shaiba said, "I am sterile and have no co-wife. How can this girl be my daughter-in-law? Please tell me." Jamaga replied, "My dear queen, I shall see that you indeed have a son and that this girl will be your daughter-in-law." Wow, everything to save himself from getting in trouble with his wife. Anvamo dandatad vishve deva pitara evacha shaibya garbam adhatkale kumaram shuve shubham savidarba iti prokta upayeme snusham satim. Long ago, Jamaga had satisfied the demigods and Pitas by worshipping them. Now, by their mercy, Jamaga's words came true. Although Shaiba was barren, by the grace of the demigods, she became pregnant and in due course of time gave birth to a child named Vidarbha. Before the child's birth, the girl had been accepted as a daughter-in-law, and therefore Vidarbha actually married her when he grew up. Whoa, okay. Wait, so he married his mother? All right. Thus ends the Bhaktivedanta purports of the 9th canto, 23rd chapter of the Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam, entitled The Dynasties of the Sons of Yayāti. All right, so now, we finished before time's up, even though I started 15 minutes late. Such a good day to be late reading. All right, so tomorrow we are going to read. Where is that? Did I close that? Oh my God, I did. Tomorrow we are going to read. Oh yeah, and we'll look at this chart again tomorrow when I'm more awake to get more of an idea. Okay. So tomorrow, oh my God, is tomorrow the last chapter? It is. Tomorrow is Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Haribo! But I think this is a long chapter, so we'll read it over 2 days. Wow, just 2 more days and then we're finished. That is so exciting. Let's see, how many? Yeah, it's 9,991 words. So it'll be a short reading tomorrow. But yeah, that's so cool. All right, let's see comments. Dandavat pranam se Rohit Radha Krishnan ji. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaur, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaur, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaur, Hari Bol. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe because they didn't know who Karna's mother was? I don't know. Oh yeah, and thanks for getting that right. I'm a bit spaced out, not like all there right now, so. All right. So, yeah, if you all get a chance, I'm gonna paste the link for the video I just made here in the comments. The video actually uploaded, finally finished right in the middle of Mangalarti. 1 second, let me just. Here, I'm just pasting. Okay, check the comments of this video and you'll see the video that I stayed up all night making. Yeah, I tried to fit a lot in it. And so by the time you finish the video, you should have learned some Bengali and have the first verse in our Shloka program memorized. It's a very easy verse. By the end of the video, yeah. But I'd like to hear your feedback. Let me know what you liked, what you didn't like, so that I know what to do for the video for next week. And also, you'll see in the video, I ask you to make a plan. And so whatever, in that video, if you could write in the comments, in the video, in the YouTube comments, what your plan is, I would really appreciate that. All right. Jai Shishi Guru Gauranga Gandharvika Giridhari Shishi Radha Vinod Bihari Ju ki jai. Shri Govinda Gopinath Maran Mohan Ju ki jai. Nitila Pravishtam Vishnupad Ashata Rashata Shishmar Bhaktivedanta Narayan Goswami Maharaj Shri Gurudev ki jai. Nitila Pravishtam Vishnupad Ashata Rashata Shishmar Bhaktivedanta Vaman Goswami Maharaj ki jai. Nitila Pravishtam Vishnupad Ashata Rashata Shishmar Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj Shri Prabhupada ki jai. Nitila Pravishta Maha-Bhagavat Srila Gokshara Babaji Maharaj ki jai. Nitila Pravishta Srila Satchidananda Bhakti Vinod Thakur ki jai. Nitila Pravishta Vaishnav Sarvabhauma Srila Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj ki jai. Shri Rupanu Gauriya Guru Varga ki jai. Shri Rupa Sanatan Bhatta Raghunath Shri Jeev Gopala Bhatta Das Raghunath Shar Gosai Prabhu ki jai. Shri Sarup Damodar Rai Ramanandari Shri Gopashad Vrinda ki jai. Nama Chai Shri Hairas Thakur ki jai. प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधार श्री वासरी गौर भक्त वृंद की जाय. श्री क्षेत्र मंडल गौर मंडल व्रज मंडल मथुरा वृंदावन धाम की जाय. सर्व अभिष्ट प्रदात गिरिराज महाराज की जाय. श्री राधा कुंद श्याम कुंद की जाय. श्री यमुना देवी गंगा देवी की जाय. Shri Tulsi Maharani Vrinda Devi ki jai, Shri Bhakti Devi ki jai, Shri Purnamasi Yogamaya ki jai, Shri Gopeshwar Mahadev ki jai, Shri Harinam Sankirtan ki jai, Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda ki jai, Samagata Gaur Bhakta Vrinda ki jai, Shri Nitai Gaur Premanande Hari Hari Bol. Vrindai Tulsi Devai Priyai Keshavashacha Krishna Bhakti Padadevi Sattvatai Namo Namaha Vansha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhu Bhyai Vacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha. All right, so see you all tomorrow. There's something I wanted to say, but I can't remember what it was. Anyways. Oh yeah, I don't know why. Today I have to write something and send it out on the Vine of Devotion mailing list. If you're not on Vine of Devotion, on the Vine of Devotion mailing list and you would like to join, do so now, and then you'll get an email later on tonight. It's vineofdevotion.com. Just click on subscribe. All right, see you all tomorrow for the last chapter of the 9th canto. Hari Bol.